It is Christmas Eve and I am finally able to do some work on the house. Like, most of the work so far has had to be done by big men. But now we're finally in the phase of the house project where I can do things and I know how to do things. And so today I am caulking. You can kind of see it up here. All of the seams where the joints are, because the next phase is insulation and it's already been ordered. I don't know if it's just the insulation that we have or if it's just my husband being extra cautious about moisture and air, just making everything as tight as possible for as long as possible. But this will just keep cracks and stuff from air and water and moisture. And this is the library, so I want as little moisture as possible for my entire life, because I'm gonna be living in this house until I croak, you know? So we're gonna make it as good as we can. And it's been really fun. I actually have a lot of fun doing caulk, and I'll show you the process in a second. I actually have to start a whole new tube because I just finished another one, so I'm gonna cut the tip off. Everything that has to do with caulk, it just sounds so freaking dirty, and I don't know why. And I forgot to grab my scissors when I went and made myself another tea. Got it. Okay, you're technically in my bedroom now. My bedroom and my library are connected. I have to caulk the entire house. So not everything is just gonna be the library in these videos. And I don't know how these videos are gonna go, so I know you might not know how the house is set up, but there we go. Open that thingy, all the way out, pop this one, open this one. Oh, my dog's gonna bark in a second. Open the tip. So dirty. Everything just sounds so dirty. And then you pop it in and you lock it into place. There you go. You also have to pump it a little bit. Look what was delivered today. It's a whole bunch of insulation, 10 pallets to be exact. But guess what? There's nobody else here, and it's raining today. I kind of look like the emo Who in the newer Who movie, Courtney's Who movie, from this angle and with my hair like this, which is mildly unfortunate. Nobody else is here and it's raining, and insulation can't get wet, so guess who has to carry all the insulation into the house? This guy. I'm gonna be kind of annoyed with that thing. Hey, you, baby. Come here. Come to mommy. If she barks at the end of every single clip I do while I'm doing this. That's Bellamy. She's my youngest. My eldest dog, there. That's Dixie. She doesn't like to be on camera. To be fair, neither does Bellamy. I'm the only one in my family who likes to be on camera, apparently. Because my husband doesn't either. Well, yeah, I'm procrastinating. I don't want to do this. I already did one pallet and it nearly took me out, but I hadn't had breakfast. So I just ate and had another coffee. You get one video of me carrying them in, and after that, none, because I don't look good doing it. Hi, Mommy. That's Dixie. We call her Mommy. You should know that. This channel is going to be a lot about my whole life. And my dogs are my whole life. That's Mommy. See, I only sweared one time. Just for you guys. Don't fall. So much better. Oh my goodness. I am so out of shape. Give me breath. How'd the Valkyries do that? right now seems as good as any time, and I'm most certainly not ignoring the 80,000 pounds of Rockwell insulation that I still need to bring in. Right now is the best time in the entire universe right now to show you a little tour. I'm not gonna show the whole house like in succession. I live in the middle of nowhere. It's fine. And I have 2 German Shepherds who will eat you, especially my little one, because she's super traumatized. She's a rescue. She does not like people. Well, she likes people. She likes kids, and she tolerates adult women and her mom, and sometimes her dad. Though she has, I could talk forever about my little dog. I won't. Just so you know, she would eat you. Looks like a cinnamon roll, would kill you. That's her. And then my eldest dog, Dixie, is actually trained to protect people. So, in German, no less, because ich spreche Deutsch on a good day. So I'm not gonna show you the whole house like in succession, but I will show you a little tour of the bedroom and the library right now, because that's where I've been filming a lot, and I think that's where a lot of my channel is gonna live. In my head, that's where it is. So let's do that right now. Okay, I'm filming this in the wider thing, so maybe you can see a little bit better. So this is the stairs that goes upstairs, and if you go straight through here, this is the master. That was a strange noise. Anyways, this is the master bedroom, and if you turn right here, you get our master bathroom. I don't know how it's gonna be laid out anymore. I'm assuming these are the sinks, but we had it all set up kind of how we wanted it, and then our plumbers came in and they were like, no. And we were like, okay, thanks, because they were kind of like, we know who they are, and like we trust them, and it was whatever. So my tub is gonna go like right here. That's my tub, isn't it gorgeous? But it's gonna go right here, and then this is like the window in which I get to look out while I tubby. And we haven't done it yet because it's our next project when the house is done. But we're gonna clear out a little bit and grass all this, and then we'll have like a nice patio and stuff, and eventually there'll be a greenhouse out here. And if you look down there, there's my pond. So yeah, this is my bathroom, the master bath. And then this is the master bedroom. I'm gonna show you me in it so you can actually see kind of how big it is. So like, this is me, hi. I don't even know if this is a frame. It is, okay, good. Like, hi, it's huge. It takes up about, like the master suite takes up half of the house, basically. But this is the house. Like I've said it earlier in this video, I think it's gonna be in this video. I don't know how these clips are gonna go out, but like we're retiring in this house. Like we're building this house and then we're gonna die in this house when we're old, holding hands together, my husband and I. The chimney will stay exposed. We're gonna do like some nice like rock things. Our bed will probably go about here because that's where my husband wants it. It's like how he designed it, I guess. I was just thinking about this. I want to do like a little like settee right here maybe, because I feel like that's something that I should want, and I do want it. And I was thinking about doing wallpaper right here. You guys don't need to know that. It's just what I'm planning and what I've been thinking about. That's my closet. It's a master closet. Isn't it nice? It's a closet. What more do you want? So this is the cool thing. This is why I wanted to show you the bedroom and the library together. What is that noise? Oh, it's the little dog dragging that stick around. So the reason why I want to show you the master bedroom and the library together is because I have a secret passageway. That's what I call it. It's not really a secret passageway, but that's what I call it. See? So there's the stairs to the downstairs. This will be covered. And then this is the library. The library does have a door. I think I'm gonna do like one of those secret doors on the inside, so there'd be like a bookshelf here on the inside, and then on the outside I want it to like look kind of flush. I don't know. My husband's not really keen on the idea, but he's said I could do whatever I wanted, and I want that. And it does have a closet because technically it's a bedroom. In the plans, it's a bedroom. It's not a library. And I'm thinking my desk is gonna sit in there, and I'm gonna like pad the walls for recording and stuff like that. So that's where I'll be recording and writing my book and all that good stuff, and some storage on the side. Yeah, so that's what it looks like. I'm thinking this side will be the shelves first. Like these will be the first sides that I do shelves, but eventually I know that it's all gonna be shelving just as I grow as a collector. So like I have another wall for shelving, and I can shelve like all the way across if I want to. So yeah, and I've been thinking I might put like my reading chair like right here maybe, or like in this corner here. I was originally thinking right here, but I think I really do just want shelves here and here. Though don't worry, I have been thinking about sun damage on books with that window right there. So that's kind of why I was thinking putting the chair there. I haven't decided what I'm gonna do yet. And then yeah, you can come back out. And that's the guest bath, guest room, downstairs. So yeah, that's the library, that's the bedroom. It's probably where a lot of my content's gonna take place because I am a creature of comfort, and I love my bed. Like I've always loved my bedroom. I loved my old, like we owned a home beforehand. We bought it when we were 19, and we remodeled it and then sold it, and then we've been working on this project ever since. We've been working on the house for about 5 years now, slowly. Like it was a lot, there was nothing here. And then we like cleared the lot and put in all the septic and the power and water and all that good stuff. And the reason why it's taken us so long is because we're trying to do it debt free. So we've been doing everything like really slowly out of pocket and like with the help of my husband's dad. So like we have to work around his schedule because he's like been a big help for us. My husband's done almost everything himself. Like he did our septic himself, and he did the well, and he dug all the like lines for the power. Obviously the power company hooked up everything because they have to. So it just goes slow because my husband also works like, you know, a full-time job. He do have a job that's not just house. My job is house, which is why I have to go and finish carrying all the rock wall. So yeah, that is a little tour of what I've been working on and how it's going. So once the insulation is in, then it's drywall, which is, it's insane how long it's taken to get to this point. And then when it's at this point, it's like done. It's not done. There's still like an ass ton of work to do. But in the grand scheme of things, going from like where we started and how long it took, it's like, oh yeah, we're gonna be done in the spring. And my husband and I, we have a trip going into Vegas for his work. They do like this thing. I'm not gonna say what it is because privacy for him. He doesn't want to share everything on the internet. Just me, I guess. But we have a work trip in Vegas, and we're both kind of like bummed because we have all this momentum and things are starting to like really, really move on the house. And we have to stop for like a week and a half to go and party. Such a first world like cry party, but whatever. I mean, cry fest, but it'll be worth it. We need a break. It'll be good. And once we get home from Vegas to the end of January, so like February, basically it's all just like the finish work and finishing trim and whatnot, which is a lot of the stuff that I get to help and do, which I'm really excited about. And then painting, and then setting up and like putting in shelves, and then setting up the books. Like I'm just like processing out loud, but it's just like something, like I said, it took us 5 years. And so I haven't really been like thinking about the house in concept because it was really important to my husband that we do it out of pocket and like do it ourselves. And so I never wanted to like nag him or push him or like make him feel bad that it's taken us this long, because what he's done, not me, I've barely done anything except for like support, and I do as much as I can, obviously, but I just want him to feel like he can do it on his own time, and he doesn't feel like he needs to rush anything or that, like, you know, whatever. And so I haven't even been thinking about the house in concept. And the other night we're like laying down to go to bed, and Monsieur Happy Hermit, that's Monsieur is what I call him, that's his nickname. Monsieur goes, like, you have the light, we have like the lights turned down or whatever, and I'm getting ready to like just read my Kindle book before I go to bed, and he's going to sleep. And he goes, so like, what kind of trim do you want? Because I gotta order that soon. And I was like, what do you mean, what kind of trim do I want? And he was just like, Lil, like, you do realize that all of the decisions going forward are actually like your decisions, because it's all finished work and I'm not deciding that. And I was like, and he's like, good night. And then he just like rolls over and starts snoring. Like, and I'm not even joking, he falls asleep in like 5 seconds flat. So then I was like, I stayed up until like 2 a.m, just like, I have no idea what I want this house to look like. I have no idea what I want for vibes. Like, I hadn't thought about it. Like, literally, I hadn't thought about it at all. Like, I thought about the house a teeny tiny bit when we were like drawing the plans, because we drew the plans ourselves, like the layout of the house ourselves. And like, there's so much I could say on this subject, and I don't want to take the whole video up, just like me chatting about like life and whatnot. But when people say like the hardest time in your marriage is when you're building a house, like, please believe them. My husband and I are like literal soulmates. Like, we're rock solid. We've been together since we were 17. We're like a tree that's fused into one trunk. But it was astounding how hard it was to do the plans for the house, because like we both had these like 2 separate visions. And it'd be one thing if it was like a house that we were gonna like build and sell or whatever, but like we're dying on this property, and like if my husband has it his way, he's gonna put a little graveyard for us on the lot. So it was really hard to like mesh these 2 visions. And let me just say, the biggest argument we got, like, I think just during this entire house project, was when we were planning the downstairs bathroom, like the laundry room and guest room, or guest bathroom. He wanted to put it off the dining room. Could you imagine going over to somebody's house and like everybody's eating dinner and you have to like take a piss, and you just like, you can like everybody just like it. We got into such a big fight about it because he's like, I don't see the big deal. And I was like, who did I marry? And we fought, like, we literally, like, it was a screaming match for a little while there over the placement of a bathroom. And we did it my way, and it's phenomenal, like, what we've chosen to do. And he has conceded that he's like, yeah, that was a better idea. And I was like, yeah, told you. But when people say like it's the hardest time in your marriage, like, please believe me, it is really hard. And you like should have a therapist on standby. Like, you should be in couples counseling as you build a house, just because like it's like stressful. Like, everything is stressful, and like there's a lot of pressure, and there's a lot of decisions, and like all this stuff, and like you just gotta have good communication. And it's really hard when you're building a house, especially when it's like, I want this and you want that, and it's just like hard to reconcile that. We have reconciled, and it's all good, and I got the bathroom I wanted and the library I want, and that's what matters. He has a basement and a sauna on the bottom, so he got what he wanted, and it works out just fine. But yeah, okay, I just chatted way too long. I need to finish carrying all that insulation up. God save me. I'm so procrastinating. I wish so bad that I could, you know, in like books when like the human turns into another creature and they're like, I just got like a rush of strength and I bent this silver spoon on accident. I need that right now. I need to be able to shift into a high fae so I can at least carry in this rock wall.